location.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Dave here. It's not even funny what I'm hearing. The president on the radio.
The governor of Ohio, to facilitate a donation of 2.2 million gallons. 2.2.
He said something about
what that is. 2.2 million.
I am very good friends with China, with the Chinese government. It's like, what the hell did he just say? That he's very good friends with China, and he's willing to work with them? How is that even possible? If the government, the U.S. government knows that the Chinese government failed to notify the American public or even the world. They failed to notify the world that they had a secret biological weapon that was being tested in their own people. The Chinese government tested a biological weapon on their own people, a time-setting weapon. This is incredible. This is how can the president even have the audacity to say, "Oh, I am friends with China"? How can you be friends with China? How about those 3,100 people that died? Those 31 American lives that have died. A lot of those people might have voted for you, Mr. President. And you're friends with China? I mean, what the hell? What the hell's going on? Do you see? Now I'm starting to understand why people hate you. You don't give a hoot about the American people. You just want to look good in front of everybody else's government. That's all it is. You're willing to sacrifice the American people just to be friends with China, when you know very well that China withheld this information from you and allowed their Chinese people to be contaminated with this biological weapon and allowed to be flown in commercial airlines flown all over the world so they can contaminate the whole world. That is what you mean by being friends with China? That is what you mean by defending the American people? I don't understand now. I had voted for you, Mr. Trump. I had voted for you. I lost 3/4 of what I thought were friends because everybody was a Democrat and I was a Republican, and I voted for you, and I lost 3/4 of my friends, which I don't really care. But I was out there defending you just so you can turn around and say, "Oh, I'm friends with China." What the hell is that? Where is the president that I knew that defended his people, the American people? Out of those 3,100 deaths out there that are out there, I'm sure some of those voted for you. And their lives were whisked away completely. This is total BS, Mr. President. This is something that I never knew from you. I can't believe that you're coming out on the radio, on live television probably, and saying, "I'm friends with China." What the hell is that? You and I know very well, and the American public knows very well, that this was a biological weapon that was released to the Chinese people. He don't give a hoot's ass about his own people. It's a communist government. He has people there for his experimentation, for his amusement. He doesn't care about his own people. But now I'm starting to think that you really don't care about your own people either. You got hundreds of thousands of people that are being poisoned by this coronavirus, and you have the audacity to say on live TV, "Oh, I am friends with China"? What the hell is that? That pisses me off real bad. And after all these years that you've been president, I backed you up. I backed you up because I believe that you were the best president between any other president. even Bush, I mean, I compared you with even Kennedy, and I think Kennedy was a good president, but I thought you were better. What is this BS about you coming out that, oh, I'm friends with China? Bullshit.
American spirit is unyielding, unwavering, and unbreakable.
I'm done with this for now, for today. YouTube friends, I'm too upset to even to hear about what's been going on. I'm gonna shut it down for today. Y'all be careful out there. I apologize if any of you are offended, and I don't give a hoot's ass if the president is offended. But I care about my subscribers and humanity, the people of the world, the people that have the desire to live a normal, peaceful life on Earth. I'll see you tomorrow.